guys, welcome back to the Happy Criers React. My name is Chris and this is my gorgeous wife,
Daniela.
All right guys, so today is a special treat. We're going to be watching The Breakfast Club. Came out in 1985, so like peak 80s, right in the middle of it. So just a disclaimer, we did this all throughout, Harry Potter, everything. We like to have 100% transparent honesty with you guys. So I have previously watched this movie as a preteen with my friends. So, we were just hanging out, being cringy.
That is a little cringy.
Yeah, it is, yeah. And it's kind of just one of those situations where it was on in the background, and you're talking with your friends, you're laughing, you're barely paying attention to it. It's just kind of like background noise.
Okay.
There might be moments here and there that I recognize, and I might not be like, whoa, because I know already, but I don't know the whole movie. I don't remember, or to be honest with you, probably haven't even seen the entire movie just because I was joking around with my friends and everything way back when. So just wanted, that honesty between us.
It's very hard for me to watch 80s movies, not because they're bad, it's just because it's not my go-to. I think
Absolutely.
when I browse Netflix, I go for a Hallmark movie or Love is Blind, reality TV shows. But no, I'm excited. I know this is a classic, so I'm excited to know why it's a classic.
Absolutely. I think that's the perfect segue. Let's get into it. Let's get started. Really good music. I'll try to keep it in, guys, for editing, but we'll see with the copyright.
You're right, it's good music. You kind of want to dance.
Yes. Not like that, but I'm just joking. I'm just kidding.
The effects.
It's like 3D. It's coming right at me.
We accept the fact that we had to sacrifice a whole Saturday in detention for whatever it was we did wrong. But we think you're crazy to make us write an essay telling you who we think we are.
Okay, I just have to say, I forget that I love old movies because they are like...
Wait, hold on though. We did this for Back to the Future as well. Okay, we're going to be referencing that a lot because that's the only other 80s movie we've done on this channel. Mm-hmm. So my wife said old movies and people like freaked out and lost their minds on her. She's just meaning movies before she was born. That's it. Continue, sweetheart.
Thank you. That was a disclaimer.
Yes.
When I mean old movies, movie before I was born, that would be... Okay, moving on. I love movies like this because this show... Like, I don't know, when you see those high schools, you're like, I love that. Like, if you see a high school today, you don't feel that nostalgia. Of course,
Absolutely.
Like, it can be nostalgic if it's happening in the moment, but it's just like that feeling like you want to be there.
In the simplest terms, the most convenient definitions.
It's a pretty deep way to start off the movie.
Mm-hmm. Can't believe you can't get me out of this.
I'll make it up to you.
Honey, ditching class to go shopping doesn't make you a defective.
She's so pretty.
Yeah.
Get in there and use the time to your advantage.
No, we're not supposed to study. We just have to sit there and do nothing.
You gonna blow your ride? I know school is gonna give a scholarship to a discipline case.
I like that they keep the background music.
Yeah. That was so close. Yeah, so close. Well, that's not right.
That's so mean. Oh my god.
Kind of like our toddler. He has to touch everything.
That's what I was thinking.
I want to congratulate you for being on time. You have exactly 8 hours and 54 minutes to think about why you're here. We are going to write an essay. I do not mean a single word repeated 1,000 times.
When I used to write essays that were 1,000, it was a certain word count. It was mainly for college, and I would use a laptop. So when you're not having a laptop, do you have to count every single word? I just thought maybe there's a system like you write, I don't know, 10 words in one sentence. and or like one line, and that's how you know. Like, I don't know how a teacher would count to make sure that you have 1,000 words or something.
You're right. Maybe there is like a method to it.
Any monkey business is ill-advised.
I got a question. Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
Don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horns.
Ooh, that's a good saying. That's pretty good. I like that.
Who are you? Who are you? I'm Lois.
A walrus.
I'm loving this movie already.
Right? I surprisingly I don't remember any of this so far. This is like watching it again brand new. You go first. I'll just wait.
It's the shits, huh?
So awkward.
Oh, shit! What are we supposed to do if we have to take a piss? If you gotta go, you gotta go.
Okay, come on, man. You can already tell he's
Is he
a
actually?
he's a disturber. This guy.
You whip it out and you're dead before the first drop hits the floor.
You're pretty sexy when you get angry.
This guy's hilarious.
I really like him.
We'll get the prom queen impregnated.
Okay. That's where you go a little too far.
So.
Why would he say like-
Do you slip her the hot beef injection?
Why would he say it like that?
You know, Bender, you don't even count. I mean, if you disappear forever, it wouldn't make any difference.
Oof.
I'm in the physics club, too.
Excuse me a sec. What are you babbling about?
The Latin club and the physics club. Physics club.
Yeah, flex on him.
Do you belong to the physics club?
That's an academic club.
So?
In physics, well, we talk about physics.
Really?
Sort of social. Demented and sad, but social.
Look, you guys keep up your talking and Vernon's gonna come right in here.
Oh, and wouldn't that be a bite, huh? Whoa, missing a whole wrestling meet. I want to be just like you. Figure all I need's a lobotomy and some tights.
Oh my god.
You wear tights?
I wear the required uniform.
Tights.
You know, the rebel kid so far, I missed his name if they brought him. Bender. That was his last name or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. So I really like him because he's hilarious, but he's also very witty. Like, he's very smart with comebacks.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, you insult him and he immediately flips it on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think you have to be like that. He seems very confident.
You know, it's not supposed to be any monkey business.
Young man, have you finished your paper?
Who is he getting dressed up for?
I know, right? Who knows? A supermodel might walk through the hallway. You never know.
It's very funny. Come on, fix it.
You should really fix that.
No, fix the door. Get up there and
Shut up! Why is that door closed?
We're just sitting here, like we're supposed to.
I think a screw fell out of it. She doesn't talk, sir. I don't have it.
You want me to yank you out of that seat and shake it out of you?
Screws fall out all the time. The world's an imperfect place. The door's way too heavy, sir.
Oh my god, it'd be embarrassing if you actually.
Andrew Clark! Get up here. Come on, front and center. Let's go. That's right.
If he gets up, We'll all get up. It'll be anarchy.
Oh, man. He just loves pushing the envelope, eh?
He tried to grab his hand, like...
I think violating fire codes would be unwise at this juncture in your career, sir.
That's true.
Get this out of here, for God's sake.
He's blaming him.
You're not fooling anybody, Bender. The next screw that falls out is gonna be you.
I was gonna say that I know he doesn't mean it, and he doesn't mean it in an offensive way or anything, but I kind of like that. I don't know how to say it, but I don't think you could ever say that today.
No, for sure. And again, we're referencing Back to the Future. I remember when we first watched it, we hated Mr. Strickland.
Mm-hmm.
We hated him. And then by the end of the trilogy, we loved Strickland. I'm sure this is going to be the exact same situation. We hate this guy right now and we think he's just a complete but by the end of the movie, we're probably going to love him.
Yeah, it's usually the hardcore, strict teachers that you really like at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
But even in real life, I mean.
Oh, yeah, like not just movies. Absolutely, yeah.
Eat my shorts.
You just bought yourself another Saturday, mister. You want another one?
Yes.
You got it! You got another one right there! That's another one, pal!
He really doesn't care.
How many is that?
That's 7, including the one when we first came in and you asked Mr. Vernon here.
Oh, bro, why?
You stay out of it.
Excuse me, sir, it's 7.
Shut up, Pee-wee.
Pee-wee? Is that actually his last name?
No, it's like an insult.
2 months, I got you.
He's really sticking with the bullhorn thing, eh? Wow, that face said a lot, though. He didn't like being that way to the kids.
Oh my god.
That gets your rocks off, really. Smoking from a shoe.
Wait.
My guy. Oh, no.
Him too?
We've all been there. Come on. It's something every boy goes through. You know, he's Charlie Sheen's brother.
Who is that?
Never mind.
Oh! Do you see that?
Yeah, she needs some Head and Shoulders.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's rough.
She hasn't said anything yet.
Not yet. I would still rather this than work. You know what I mean?
Nothing to do when you're locked in a vacancy.
Speak for yourself.
I don't even know your language.
Ooh, that was cool.
What does that mean?
It means that, like, they're so different from each other that they don't even talk the same language.
Oh.
I don't know.
Thought it meant something deeper.
I thought that was kind of deep, especially for a teenager.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe leave in the comments if you agree with me or if I'm, like, reaching. I thought that was kind of slick.
That's why I said, like, what do you mean? And it was kind of like meh. Like, not meh, but, like, kind of like, I don't know.
Oh, no, hey, I could be completely wrong. I'm just
deep.
reaching. All right. You know, whatever. It's fine. Just play the movie.
It's not that deep.
You like your old man better than your mom?
They're both screwed.
No, I mean, if you had to choose between them.
I mean, I don't think either one of them gives a shit about me.
Ha! Shut up!
You're just feeling sorry for yourself.
You get along with your parents?
If I say yes, I'm an idiot, right?
You're an idiot anyway.
There's so much stuff going on right now, eh?
Yeah, it's like superficial, but not really.
Yeah.
If we weren't in school right now, I'd waste you.
Can you hear this? You want me to turn it up?
Oh!
That was good. Oh my god, that was good. It's like a little kid insult, but it's actually good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We used to do that as kids all the time. But maybe it originated in the 80s.
You used to do that?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like the
All
winding up.
all those gestures. Yeah. And certain words they've used, we used to be all right to say as a kid too. You know, we'll not repeat them now, but you know.
Fellas, I don't get along with them. I mean, their idea of parental compassion is just,
You are a parent's wet dream, okay? Look, I could see you getting all bunged up for them making you wear these kind of clothes.
Yeah, well, he's got a name.
Yeah?
Yeah. What's your name?
This whole argument just got thrown out the window.
Are you a virgin? I'll bet you $1 million you are.
He's so interested.
I think he's trying to tear down the facade that she has up.
Under the blouse. Shoes off. Hoping to God your parents don't walk in.
Very graphic.
Yeah, he's trying to make her as uncomfortable as she could possibly be.
Leave her alone. 2 hits. Me hitting you, you hitting the floor.
Whoa, there's some banner expressions thrown in here, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into this with you, man.
Why not?
Because I'd kill you.
I mean, you just lost, but
Yeah.
all right.
It's hard to get a read on him because he has so many sides. He's like, you were just feeling sorry for yourself, then he's inviting her to the party, now he's defending her, but then he doesn't really seem to be interested in her.
Right.
Maybe he's just being polite, nice.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to defend her because no one else was really doing it. But also, you're right, though. There's just a lot of stuff going on and so many backstories. And, you know, the pristine girl, Molly Ringwald, she feels like she doesn't matter. So there's a whole bunch of feelings locked in one library.
Yeah, I agree.
It's crazy. He was in the beginning. Did you see his picture up on the wall?
No.
Oh, yeah, I just caught that when it was kind of in the intro.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How does one become a janitor? Andrew here is very interested in pursuing a career in the custodial arts.
Following a broom around after shitheads like you for the last 8 years, I've learned a couple of things. By the way, that clock's 20 minutes fast.
Oh, yeah, got his respect there. They're doing pretty good.
She's joining in.
All right, girls, that's 30 minutes for lunch.
I have a really low tolerance for dehydration.
I've seen her dehydrate, sir. It's pretty gross.
You. And you. Hey! The soft drink machine in the teacher's lounge. Let's go!
So, what do you drink?
Oh my god, it's so awkward because I feel like I'm in the school with them and you can see like the jock,
Yeah.
popular guy with the quiet, weird girl. It's like, it's so cringy.
Vodka. A lot? Tons.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
So you get treated differently because Coach thinks I'm a winner.
Now, why don't you tell me why you're really in here?
Well, she saw right through that.
Mm-hmm.
She was in a plane. France.
Not Cherry.
Oy.
Name one.
She lives in Canada.
Hey! Totally, dude. We believe you as fellow
We
Canadians.
exist.
Yeah, we do exist. Not just America's imagination.
In addition to the number of girls in the Niagara Falls area, that presently you and he are riding the hobby horse.
John said I was a cheerleader, and I said I wasn't. That's it. That's all was said.
Well, then what were you motioning to Claire for?
It was only because I didn't want to know I was a virgin, okay?
Why didn't you let me know you were a virgin?
Because it's my personal, private business.
Well, Brian, it doesn't sound like you're doing any business.
Oh, that was Prince on that vinyl cover. Did you see that?
Yeah, but
That
how
was
did you
awesome.
catch that?
What's that?
Sushi.
She's kind of stuck up when she was like, I wish I was flying to France. And now she's having sushi with the chopsticks for lunch
Yeah.
at a
I
high
guess
school.
so, yeah.
Right? Like at a high school, really, bro?
Oh my god, that's gonna be your kids' lunch. I'm just
Honestly.
gonna pack them everything.
Oh, well, they eat everything.
Yeah.
It had olives in it.
Oh, that looked good.
What is wrong with you?
You've never seen ham with olives?
No, I've seen it before, but I've always cringed.
They're good. What is that, sugar?
Yeah, those are sugar sticks.
Ugh. That looks so gross.
You know, between this and her saying the vodka thing earlier, it looks like she just wants to say whatever she can to get attention.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm getting.
PB&J with the crusts cut off. This is a very nutritious lunch. All the food groups are represented. Mr. Rogers? Here's my impression of life at Big Bry's house. Son? Yeah, Dad? Isn't our son swell? Isn't life swell?
You can see his face start to melt.
What about your family?
Oh, mine? Stupid, worthless, freeloading son of a bitch. What about you, Dad? Fuck you. No, Dad! What about you? Fuck you! Is that for real? You want to come over sometime?
I don't believe a word of it.
You don't believe me?
This is so intense.
Yeah.
It's about the size of a cigar. Do I stutter?
Jesus.
He's so mad. And hurt.
You're right. Holy like that was really intense.
Maybe he was trying to get sympathy or trying to get something relatable, try to feel something about it or asking for help. And then when someone's like, yeah, right. Yeah, that made him really mad. And he's like, see, this is what happens when I do this. I don't know.
No, that's exactly it. Oh.
How do you know where Vernon went?
I don't.
So then what are we doing? You ask me one more question and I'm beating the shit out of you.
3 bags. Oh.
That was marijuana. Shut up.
I feel like this is gonna be like a Scooby-Doo chasing montage. Yeah. Oh my god.
That must be like the thing you remember, you know, doing this and then you just remember this after so many years.
Yeah. This is a massive high school.
Oh, we have to go through the cafeteria.
No, the activities hall.
Hey, man, you don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
you don't know what you're talking about.
What was that?
I think that's just Everybody focus, moan. The soundtrack is just unreal for this movie so far, eh?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Get back to the library, Keith. You're doing it on.
That son of a bitch.
Sacrificing himself.
Yeah.
What is this? What are you doing here? What is this?
Whoa.
You never do that this day.
Damn.
You're going to be without his services for the rest of the day. The false alarm you pulled Friday. False alarms are really funny, aren't they? What if your dope was on fire?
Impossible, sir. It's in Johnson's underwear.
He said it, but he knows he's not gonna check.
Yeah.
What's the matter, John? You gonna cry?
Oh my god. It's just ruthless.
Hey, keep your fucking hands off me!
That's the last time you ever make me look bad in front of those kids. Do you hear me? When you're out of here and you've forgotten all about this place, I'm gonna be there. And I'm gonna kick the living shit out of you, man. I'm gonna knock your dick in the dirt.
Now he has a vendetta against him.
Wow.
You think anybody is gonna take your word over mine? Let's find out how tough you are. I wanna know right now how tough you are. Come on.
Okay, now I don't like him. He's trying to fight a kid.
What the hell, bro?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, so I was completely wrong about the Strickland thing. This guy's just a
Yeah.
I understand how teenagers 1000% can push you and push your very last nerve. I get that. But especially as a teacher, not just as an adult, you're required to rise above those feelings of knocking him in the face. Like, be a professional, dude.
Yeah, and don't be like, okay, punch me. Like, he's a kid. I'd be scared that one of them is gonna fall.
Yeah.
A naked blonde walks into a bar with a poodle under one arm and a 2-foot salami under the other. Bartender says, I suppose you won't be needing a drink. Naked lady says.
Naked lady says what? I want to hear the end of that joke now.
Forgot my pencil.
Oh my god, man.
God's name is going on in here.
Oh.
What is that noise?
What
Oh my
noise?
god, don't. Oh no.
Why would you?
And you. I will not be made a fool.
Huh? Oh my god.
That's gross.
Yeah, that was a little weird, bro, that you just shoved your face up her skirt.
That was a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, he has really great moments, and then he just goes a little too far sometimes.
You're not gonna blaze up in here.
Are there not, like, cameras?
I don't think there are cameras in school. Are there?
I guess not, because,
I guess in the hallways, but not in the classroom.
yeah, they're fearless.
Or maybe they're thinking no one's gonna check the camera.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
Hey. Oh, Cheech and Chong. I think he's blazing more than all of them.
That's what it is.
You know how popular I am. I'm so popular.
See? Very, very conceited. Is this an accurate representation of weed? Because it looks like he did crack. Is this what they thought in the 80s what weed would do to you? Yeah, that's full on crack. Maybe it was laced.
What's happening? What are you doing in the basement files?
Oh, nothing here.
Confidential files, huh?
Your middle name is Ralph. Birth date's March 12th. You're 5'9" and a half.
Are you psychic?
No. I stole your wallet.
That'd be so funny if she was wrong. That's not it at all. Middle name's Cornelius.
My home life is unsatisfying.
Well, everyone's home life is unsatisfying. And if it wasn't, people would live with their parents forever.
Never mind, forget it. Everything's cool.
Either you really want to run away, or you want people to think you want to run away.
Remember how I was saying earlier, it's like it's all a show. Just to get attention.
You do everything everybody ever tells you to do. That is a problem.
But I didn't dump my purse out on the couch and invite people into my problems.
Oh my god, this is like a lot.
It's like therapy.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly it. It's like therapy, but also like you would dump your problems on a different kind of person.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Bad. Parents.
They ignore me.
You saw it in the car, remember?
Yeah. That's terrible.
No wonder she wants attention.
All the time, exactly. She doesn't get any.
These kids get more and more arrogant.
Oh, bullshit, man.
I like Curl.
You took a teaching position because you thought it'd be fun, right? And then you found out it was actually work. That really bummed you out.
These kids turned on me. When I get older, these kids are going to take care of me.
I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, I was about to say. I doubt it, dude.
Have you ever done it with a normal person?
Didn't we already cover this?
You never answered the question.
It's kind of a double-edged sword, isn't it? Well, if you say you haven't, you're a prude. If you say you have, you're a slut.
That's fair.
It is.
It's only one question.
No! I never did it!
Why is that like the biggest question in high school?
Yeah, exactly. Like all teenagers want to do is be an adult.
That's true.
You're so weird. You unload all these tremendous lies all over me.
We were all pretty bizarre. Some of us are just better at hiding it, that's all.
That's a good quote.
Mm-hmm.
He can't think for himself.
Whoa.
My God.
It's a little rude. He's an idiot. Okay.
Do you guys know what I did to get in here? I taped Larry Lester's buns together. Yeah, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
I did it for my old man. I wanted him to think that I was cool. Got the feeling that he was disappointed that I never cut loose on anyone, right? All I could think about was Larry's father and Larry having to go home and explain what happened to him.
Oh my God.
God, I fucking hate him. Andrew, you've got to be number one. Win! Win! Win!
I never thought this movie would be so deep.
Yeah. I'm speechless. That was flawless. That whole scene, the acting, the emotion that came from it, the depthness, like you were saying. Wow. I'm blown away.
Yeah, I thought this was like a funny, I guess not funny, not comedy, but like lighthearted teenager movie, and this is just...
Yeah. And you know, especially like for us, having two little ones, the impact parenting has.
Yeah.
I think your old man and my old man should get together and go bowling. I like those earrings, Claire.
Shut up.
Did you work for the money
Shut
for those
your
earrings?
mouth.
Or did your daddy buy those for you?
Shut up!
What is gonna happen to us on Monday? When we're all together again?
That's a good point.
That's what I was saying.
You want the truth?
Yeah, I want the truth.
I don't think so. If Brian came walking up to you in the hall on Monday, what would you do? You'd say hi to him, and when he left, you'd cut him all up so your friends wouldn't think that you really liked him.
Oh, man. Please, come on. Actually, guys, if you want to comment down below, I'm really curious about this. Whoever went to high school in the 80s, was it actually like this? Did you have specific groups, like the popular kids and the losers, the jocks and the rebels? Like, was it really that defined? Because when I went to high school, I'm not sure if it was for you, but for me, at least, it wasn't really so specific. It was kind of like you had your friend group. You guys weren't labeled as anything. Like, I had friends who played sports and I had friends who, you know, loved video games, but we still hung out together.
Really?
We weren't separated.
What about me? What would your friends say if we were walking down the hall together? They'd laugh their asses off.
Don't you ever talk about my friends. And you certainly wouldn't condescend to speak to any of my friends.
So many emotions right now.
Yes.
Just bury your head in the sand and wait for your fucking prom.
I hate you.
Because I think that's real shitty.
Your friends wouldn't mind because they look up to us.
Oh, get over yourself.
Oh my god. I mean, she is being right though. I know she sounds like a bitch, but she's right. Like when you see the popular people and the sporty people and you were in the weirdos, wouldn't you look up to them? Haven't you seen all those movies that are like, I want to be the popular girl?
I don't think she's right. I think she's really thinking she's God's gift to earth.
You're so conceited, Clint.
Thank you.
You're so conceited.
She's not saying it in the right way.
I hate it. I hate having to go along with everything my friends say. You know, you just don't understand the pressure that they can put on you.
You think I don't understand pressure, Claire? Well, fuck you!
Whoa, that's big for him.
That is really big for him. I think he's talking about his parents.
Yeah.
You know why I'm here today? Mr. Ryan found a gun in the locker.
Why'd you have a gun in your locker?
I tried.
Holy.
I can't have an F. I know my parents can have it.
The pressure over a grade. Oh, his parents messed him up bad, eh? Oh my god.
That was a flare gun. Went off in my locker.
Yeah, it is. He's laughing too. I hope they stay friends. Oh.
I do too.
You want to know what I did to get in here? Nothing. I didn't have anything better to do.
Oh my god. I think it's kind of worse that the teacher didn't know.
Yeah.
I really love how they're giving us a sneak peek into their lives at school.
Yeah.
Because the whole movie is in the library.
Yeah.
It's like they took an idea for a short film or an idea for a play and they made a movie out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I
That
can see
is
that.
so cool that it's all in one building. Hey!
I like that one.
Yeah, I can see you doing that.
Yeah, that too.
Well, it's kind of a waste for all of us to write our paper, don't you think? You're the smartest, right?
Well.
She's gonna use him?
Yeah, she's using them.
Why is she? They were having a heart to heart.
Yeah, and then she manipulates him.
Come on. Where are we going? Come on.
I guess one afternoon can't really change a person, right? I don't know. From what I've seen so far, that looks like a toxic relationship. Wow, she looks beautiful.
Oh my god. That's such a big change.
Right?
He likes her.
Yeah, he's in love. Oh, yeah. Now, this is a relationship that I can ship, you know what I mean?
You know how you said before how your parents used you to get back at each other? Wouldn't I be outstanding in that capacity?
Were you really disgusted about what I did with my lipstick?
No. See you next Saturday.
Yeah.
That was like a well-needed therapy session for all of them. Oh, wow. Okay. Hey.
Wow.
Hey.
Do you think it's gonna last?
I want to think so, yes. Because he seems so different from everybody else. He seems more open-minded, you know what I mean?
I don't know, they're being weird.
Was that in front of the dad, too? What is up with these parents? I would not just be like, oh, cool, someone's making out with my daughter. Let me turn the channel here. Let me give them their space. Like,
are they done now?
Yeah. You're not? All right. Like, parenting in this place is wild.
You were there.
We accept the fact that we had to sacrifice a whole Saturday in detention for whatever it was we did wrong. But what we found out is that each one of us is a brain
And an athlete.
And a basket case, a princess.
And a criminal.
Sincerely yours, The Breakfast Club.
Wow. Okay, I remember that because that's such an iconic scene. I remember that part. But damn, like, I loved how they said it each as their own stereotype.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that was The Breakfast Club. Iconic. Mm-hmm. I think that's the one word to sum it all up, at least in my opinion. Iconic. You go. And I was like, I just, damn, like, speechless. I'm just floored. I can't imagine what it was like watching this in theaters.
It's definitely not what I was thinking it would be like, and I'm so glad it wasn't. It was so much deeper. I was like, oh, we're going in for a lighthearted music.
No, I knew what you meant.
Lighthearted movie.
Yeah.
And it's teenagers, and I thought it was gonna be like, you know, they get in trouble and stuff, but no, that was so much more. And you can really see the depth of each character and why they were there, and the reason how they complement each other. I really hope that they stay together, but you know, Claire said it, and it's true. I can see that after this happens and you're with different groups, that they just go their own ways, and this is something that they just remember, you know, something that maybe when they see each other in the hallway, they're just like, look at each other and they know what they're saying with their eyes. You know what is being said, but they won't talk about it, and they won't.
Yeah, like an unspoken bond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's true. That definitely could happen. I think this was such a beautiful moment for all of them to have.
Yeah.
You know, even if it doesn't work out, even if they all become strangers the very next day at school. Mm-hmm. At least they had this because of Brian being suicidal.
Yeah, well, I was going to say that they helped each other.
Yeah.
And also, now I forgot what I was going to say. Keep talking.
Okay. No, just with Brian being suicidal. And also...
Oh, I remember what I was going to say.
Are you serious?
I was going to say that.
I don't even know why I tried. No, sweetheart, you go ahead. Made it very clear this is your stage.
This is Feist. Claire vibes.
Really though.
No, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that they also can see that not everything is what they think it is.
Yes.
Like, they were like, yeah, it's really like that at your house, or you are the brains, and you have it so much easier than me. And they can see that it's not, like, everyone's dealing with something, everyone has something going on that you don't see, that they don't talk about. Why would they talk about it?
Exactly.
So even saying, like, you're the popular, everyone wants to be like you, and she was like, I don't like it, I hate it, I don't like being like that, but she wants the attention. Her parents give it to her, and then she didn't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
And how he seems like as athletic, he has everything together, all the pressure he has behind his back, and how he feels after he has something like that. And he even hates wrestling. He doesn't want to do it. Like,
yeah,
so deep.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of a constant theme throughout all of their stories is they're teenagers that their parents just don't listen to them. Mm-hmm. Their parents kind of don't really care what they want. They don't really care what they like. They just don't care. It's about what the parents want for them.
And the presence they have for other people, and how he's like, you're just so smart, you're a brainy, and it's because he can't. He has so much pressure to do well.
Exactly, yeah. And it's so easy, what Brian was just saying, it's so easy to classify them as these typical stereotypes, and there's nothing more that they can offer. It's just the stereotype. You're a geek, you're a jock, you're a criminal, that's all you're ever going to be. But they're showing all these different sides to them, and it's so deep.
I did see a lot of character development on Brian. Mm-hmm. He seemed like at the end he was like, I wouldn't do that to you, that's horrible, and you don't understand pressure. Like he kind of seemed like different at the end. So did I can't remember this sporty guy. I know,
I can't either. I can't
remember. Did they say his name ever?
Andy.
I
just read it. Yeah.
Andy, he seemed very different too, and of course, the weird girl,
Allison.
Yeah, no. Yeah? Maybe. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Allison.
Yeah.
She seemed very different. She seemed more confident in herself. She was like, maybe I don't need to do all these weird things to get attention, The only ones that I didn't see really character development was him and Claire. They seemed to go, like, you could see the difference in certain parts, like how he was being vulnerable and how she was saying all these things like, I don't like it, and wanting to know more about each other and doing the makeup for her. Yeah. But then they go right back into, and maybe that's just real life.
Yeah, I think that was a good symbolism of people don't change overnight. They can learn these lessons, but these defense mechanisms, these behaviors you've developed over 16 years, they're really hard to break instantly.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
No, I was going to touch on the same thing, that I just didn't really like how after all of that, Claire is still trying to manipulate Brian into doing her homework. And she's using how, like, I'm popular, I'm hot to you, so you're going to do it for me. That was kind of unfortunate to see at the end, but realistic. It's definitely realistic. I think this movie must have been a complete game changer. Like, if I was a teenager watching this when it first came out, this would blow my mind. Right? Wouldn't you feel so heard?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To be like, yeah, I'm not just this. Like, I'm not just this stereotype. So I could see this movie being regarded as revolutionary in its own regard. You know what I mean?
It would also make me go back to school and be more sympathetic, and maybe... Because sometimes when you have your own issues, you're like, this is just happening to me. This is my life, and this is horrible. Everyone else is happy around me. Especially with social media these days, is all you think. It's like another version of this. But everyone has something, and not everyone wants to talk about it. So I would have been a little bit more of like, she's the weird girl, but why? Or
Exactly.
he's the jock and has, is he happy?
Even with the teacher, how the janitor kind of broke him down and was like, you started this job because you thought it was going to be like easy because you get the summers off, and then you found out it was actual work, and you kind of became resentful of the job, and including your age, you just became kind of bitter, and now you hate these children that you think are going to take care of you when you're older. They're not going to do a damn thing for you, man. You're kind of on your own there. So I really hope, I say it like this is reality, but I just like, it'd be nice to think that after this, he kind of reflected back on himself. And he's like, maybe I should be nicer to these kids and not threaten to deck them in the face.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe he thought that the job would give him, like, kids would love him and he would just be this celebrated person.
Well, I probably, and I think this happens with maybe a lot of teachers, that they go in because they actually want to make a difference. And that they're really optimistic going in. And then just years and years and years after not making a difference, that probably weighs heavy on you.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that we're absolutely going to be watching this again. I can see this being on like repeat for us. And I'm not just saying that because we just reacted to it. Like, I genuinely love this movie. This was so good.
Yeah, I feel like it has a lot of emotions though, so I definitely need a little break.
Yeah, it's not something you just put on like...
you would think though. You would think that...
Yeah, that's the perception going into it. Yeah. You definitely wouldn't put it on casually because there's so much, like what you were saying, depthness to it. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed our video, make sure to like it. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Your support always means so much to us. And we'll catch you on the next one.